Hello, how are you? Let's get warmed up. It is Friday. Da, 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 da. I will not be here next Friday because obviously next Friday we're doing the last of the 3 workshop uh, series for creating unlimited real estate leads made easy, right? Workshop. We had a great workshop this week for the first one, and I appreciate everyone that showed up. Let me know, certainly, if you have any questions. Feel free to drop me a private messenger and let me know if you've got anything I can do for you. Okay? All right, so there's that. So today we're here, of course, let me get my lotion going here. Today we're here for 101 ways to make money in real estate. And like I said, we won't be here next Friday because next Friday we're going to be in the last workshop. Okay. So if you want to sign up for that, I'm going to leave this banner on the bottom of this screen. You can sign up. The last one, like I said, is next Friday. There's another one Tuesday or Wednesday, I think, on the 6th. So you've got 2 options next week to catch this workshop. Okay. julieseverco.com/unlimited leads. All right. You can drop there, and in the comments, I believe there's also a link you can tap into as well. Okay. So today, right now, we're here for 101 ways to make money in real estate. And, I'm a firm believer of this. Of course, when you're first starting out building your real estate business, you may not have big pockets to dip into. So sometimes you've got to learn to bootstrap some things, right? So this is all about a bootstrap method. And those, of course, that know me that I certainly have a system in place that allows you to generate leads more, with your wallet instead of your feet. How about that? Okay. But we've all started the same place. So make no mistake, we've all started the same place. Okay. So number 39 is, on the list is mail home anniversary cards. Now, absolutely your funnel should have a handwritten correspondence mechanism in there. Okay, you should have a habit of sending out handwritten correspondence, right? As part of your follow-up process, as part of your nurture process. That's your funnel, your step-by-step process for people to engage with you and for you to engage with them. Now, home anniversary cards, dive a little bit deeper and get their birth dates. Okay, get their birth dates either from your lender. If you've got a great relationship with your lender, my lender knows that that's what I want. So he gets that for me and gives it to me, and as part of the conversation we have during process, right? So I definitely get my birth dates. If you're working with a lender that you can't ask that information of, then I volunteer at the closing table to collect their driver's licenses from them. Okay. And while I'm handling those driver's licenses, I will make a mental note what their birthdays are. And as soon as I can write that down, I will. Okay. So dive a little bit deeper, go for the birthdays, but home anniversary cards are nice too. I'll be honest with you. I have my own system of sending my handwritten correspondence. So my consumers end up getting about 6 to 8 cards a year from me. Okay, the way I do it. I don't particularly focus on the anniversary. I do focus on the birth date, and seasonally, there's always a reason to drop a card to the consumer and simply say, let me know if there's anything that we can do for you. Okay. So absolutely your funnel should have a handwritten note card element, and hopefully you've got a system that you like that does that for you, with you. That you use to do that, a system. Okay. And I'm all about the systems, aren't I? All right. Now, number 40, on the list of 101 ways to make money in real estate. And again, these are things that you can layer on and develop micro habits for, if this is something that's enjoyable for you, right? So sending out letters to out-of-town rental owners to check up on their property. You can offer to do a CMA for them. You can offer to do a ride-by inspection of the exterior of the home. You never know if they've got a property manager or not necessarily. So I would offer a few of these services in the letter, so that if they don't have a property manager, they might appreciate someone driving by for them, a professional driving by the house and taking a picture of the front, and making sure there's no garbage sitting in the front yard, right? You know what I mean? So that is absolutely something that you can develop and do. And obviously, if that's something you're going to undertake, you're going to want to have a system in place to do that, because you don't want to just send a one-off letter. If you've done the research, you've already looked at this piece of property, you know that it's a rental, for example, you can follow rental listings available on Zillow, and okay, you've determined that this house is a rental in your farm area or in your market area or in your neighborhood. You know that this is a rental. You looked it up, it's available on Zillow or it's being advertised, okay? From that point, it's a rental. You can go to your tax records, jump on tax records, get the owner's mailing address, get the letter out. But you can't just stop there. You can't just one-off send a letter. You have to have this data going into a system that will allow you to continue that process, and I don't, you may or may not want to clog that up in your CRM. We like to keep our CRM just like a Rolodex, that's a call, if it's in our CRM. So we have other systems for handwritten notes, for example. But if I were going to do a project like this, a spreadsheet would probably be sufficient to keep this data in. And you can absolutely mark when you've mailed the letters, for example. Okay, you can do that. I do the same thing similar if I'm going to direct mail to distressed property owners. Okay, don't just mail willy-nilly. All right, if you're going to mail willy-nilly, right, just blast out there to your whole town, you need to be able to do that on a wide scale and consistently, right, if you want that to be effective. That becomes costly, I prefer a little bit more of a targeted mailing campaign. If I'm going to direct mail to anything, I'm going to direct mail to something I know I can speak to that avatar about. For example, distressed properties, right? I can absolutely pull that list of those homes from our clerk's website, and I've got their name, their address, I've got all their mortgage information, actually, if I wanted to dig that deep. But you got to get that onto a spreadsheet that you can, export, import, and do the logistics of the mail campaign with it. Okay. Obviously, there are other systems that allow you to do that if you want to dump your data into and create a letter and get it mailed out through a system. You can do that, but try to make it look as personalized as possible if you do, because I would even use the handwritten font, for example, and write a letter that way. Okay, so there's lots of tools that do that for you. If that's something you want to undertake, drop me a private message and let me know, and I can recommend a tool for you. Okay, all right, so that is it for today. That is our quickie 10-minute 2 tips on Friday, and let me know if there's anything I can do for you. As always, I'm here. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.